So, there is no time. Time is concept, but really there is no time. Can you show me the time? Can you show me how you explain the time, that you believe that time is real? You are sensing time as real, but it's illusion. There is no such thing as a time. So, there is no past, there is no future, and there is no now. It's constantly past and the future melting together. I don't know. It's infinity, timelessness, appearing as linear time. There are no minutes, hours, months, years in the universe. But here in Earth there is this concept of time, that when the Earth is doing the circle around, I don't know in English, then it's one day, and when it's turning around or spinning one circle, one round around the sun, it's the year. It's the same when you're looking outside from the earth to the earth, which is up and which is down part. Is Estonia up? Where are you looking this? There is nothing solid, and in this dream everything feels so solid, so real, as in a nighttime dream. It's really good analogy. I find it's good to help understand this so-called reality that's illusion, dream, not happening really. And yeah, this reminded me this accident I apparently had yesterday. Like, we were sitting after we came from ambulance, we were sitting in front of this house in the terrace, and this one was, and back and leg and was in ligaments and hurting, and also memory about falling, and yet it's clear that nothing happened. It's just a story. Yeah, then another story is coming, but this is the proof. This is the proof. Yeah, but actually it's only this. And when there is no story teller, the story holder, then it's just this, and no one's holding on from anything. And yes, it's still painful, but for no one. The body went to the shock and was shaking from the pain. Also, when the falling happened, in this millisecond, memory arose. Fuck, not again. I just recently had in Estonia this some kind of accident also. Yeah, and then there is no control. Not only then, but everywhere there is no control about anything. Body is protecting itself. Body somehow have this instinct to survive. No one's doing it. To protect when the falling happens automatically the head is going like this, not to trying not to hit the head. And that's all the story. There is no time. Nothing happened. And talking about this story, how it happened, it's happening right now. For the body, it's like happening now. But as here nothing happened, then this body is free for this suffering that seemingly happened. But I would like to talk about time, because once it was clear here that there is no time, then it was done in some senses, although here was still the sense of I, but like others concepts started to fall away. Everything was clear. Then of course when there is no time, it's only this what's happening, but still the mind is going back, so-called past, memorizing, and it feels real. So this illusion about having time past feels real. This feels real, future feels real, like you're planning and then it's happening and da 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 da. But there is no future and no past, only this. Sometimes I call it now, sometimes I say there is no now. Sometimes it feels like now is some certain time, like millisecond, or I don't know how long is time, how long is now. Now is endless, now is timeless. But in some sentence it sounds like, when said now, it sounds like there was before now and after now. When this one says now, then it's this, nothing before, nothing after. And some have some people have like seeming worry. They are seeking this message, and they have seeming worry that but I still sense the time, and I don't understand that how time is not real. But it doesn't need to be understood at all, because who would understand that? Yeah, the me wants to get more knowledge, as the knowledge will bring me closer. But it doesn't. There is no time, there is no movement. It's just a story that mind is creating. No one's doing it. And there are no ways, no certain ways how this falling away happens. It happens 8 billion different ways, if it happens. So, but if there is wanting to understand this, that time is not real, let's say it like this one, then this is what's happening. There can be knowing that it's not helpful anyways. It doesn't matter even, but it can't stop when seeking happens, when this trying to understand happens. No one isn't doing it. It's this seeking energy, illusion, feeding itself with the stories that otherwise I feel almost centerless. But here is still this, that I don't get this time. So the story is, when I understand that there is no time, then this falling away happens here. Do you see how this illusion prevents this? How this illusion says that this isn't it, but there isn't any future. It doesn't happen anywhere else. It is already here. It is already not separate. No one will fall away. No one will wake up. It's all already awakeness pretending to sleep or something like that. That this isn't it. Some kind of game, hide and seek. It's weird to say that oneness is playing itself, making, I don't know, life more interesting, trying to experience 8 billion different ways. This is a story. I don't know. I like to post poetical things, and poet comes out from life, but it's poetically way describing it, or attempt to describe. Whatever is spoken in this channel or written in posts, nothing isn't truth. Nothing isn't real, and no solid knowings at all. I am not even interested in technical things or scientific stuff. Like, there is lots of information, but it's in difficult English language in internet that you can find about time, how scientists have found out that there is no time. Lots of documentaries and so on. If it helps in that story to understand better the time, then this is also it. I'm just saying that nothing matters, it's already it, and it's just a story that it isn't. And about the time, have you noticed that time sometimes feels slower and sometimes faster? When you're doing something you don't like, then usually time is like seemingly slower. And when there is something you really enjoy, you even forget to eat maybe. And then you are looking at the clock and wow, already so much. I was lost in time. In timelessness. and more here is silence, and not wanting to talk about this. And I don't know why. Of course I don't know why. No one knows. But when talking happens, it's I don't say anything. If only you can hear the silence was being spoken silently. But of course you can't. I just wanted to say I love you.